Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you a quick demo for Stix, so let's dive in. First, you can sign up with your Google Workspace mail. And as you can see here, I'm signing up with my engineer's account, which is my company, NeuroUX company. It has some nice examples, so for that reason I'm going to show you today how to create a workspace for engineers. So this is fairly straightforward, of course. You can invite colleagues directly, so when you sign up, they get an invite as well. But you can also do this later on, of course. So now it's going to create a workspace for me. So set up a workspace. I'm going to connect my LinkedIn. So here it passes back which organizations I have access to. So now it's loading those. So I can select for engineers, adding those as well. So with this demo, I want to show you how quickly you can set it up and have your first published automatically. So what it does here, you can select import post. So this might take a few minutes, but what it's doing is it's grabbing your previous post. It's going to categorize them. So based on a theme or topic, it's going to group them together. And then it's going to say, hey, we have these groups of posts. Do you want to import and reuse them later on? So for brain engineers, we have, for example, NeuroUX tips, which are psychological theories, which we explain how people can improve their website based on a psychological theory. So all those posts, it will hopefully put them together. Once they're grouped and imported, it's really easy for Stix AI to really recognize what kind of posts they are, and makes it super easy to immediately add 5 more posts in the same writing style and the same type of content. So it's perfect for that. Let's wait a few minutes. Yeah, so they are. You can see it came up with 4 categories. So here you see in the design already, they are similar posts. So I want to use that. I think it split it up, so it made even subcategories, but I don't want that. I want to have these together. These are also the same, so I want to combine these categories. So now we have them all together in one big category, and these are mythbusters. So yeah, debunking UX myth, also very interesting. Let's keep them. So now, right, ready. So now we're here at posts. So you see the 2 categories, design principles and laws. You can also change the name, of course. What's interesting is that here you can set a schedule. So let's do it once every week, Tuesday. And I'm going to pick a template. So what does that mean? Basically, you have all these same design and the title's different, the subtitle's different. So what I'm going to do here is pick one example. So here I'm going to say title of the theory. That's the von Restorff effect. That's one theory. But what I can do with Gemini is replace the template title, but also the subtitle, which is the description of the theory. So basically you define here which elements within this design you want to have changed. So the rest stays the same. So logo, these icons here, they'll stay the same. So what it does now, you can generate new posts. So let's create 2 new posts. You can create up to 5 at the same time. So what it's doing now, it's reading all these posts, and it's gonna define the next 2 topics in line, make sure it's in the same category, same topics, same style, and same format. So that's what it's doing. If you click calendar, then you can also see the categories, which are now passed, but these are the schedules. So we just change it to once a week on Tuesday. It doesn't have any active posts, so what we need to do here is they're all a draft, so we need to put a few in active, and then they will pop up here. Maybe you need to sync it, I'm not sure. Yeah, So you see already they're coming up. So now it created 2 new posts. So this is a post about the aesthetic usability effect. Now I'm going to say add template. We have all these templates like questions or checklists, which are basic. I don't see the category template yet, so let's quickly refresh here. Aesthetic usability, this one, and then category template. Now you see the example that we want to use, but we don't want to use, of course, the title and the description. So what I'm going to do is I can place here the new title, so aesthetic usability effect, and the description. People will perceive attractive interfaces more usable. But I now asked AI to fill it in for me based on the post. So let's wait a second for it to do that. And then we can generate the template with Gemini. So you see here, it filled it in. And now it's going to ask Gemini to create a new version of this example template image. See here, it even changed the colors like it did here with some words. So let's use the template. And now it's going to replace that one with the newly generated image. Very nice. I'm saying keep. So I'm saving it. There it is. Set it to active. You can do, of course, the same one with the next one. And basically unlimited. So you just generate more and use the template for the next ones. And then we have a media overview where basically all your media, here are the categories. You can set schedule, description, and goals. You can add sources like blogs, pages, or websites with which chat can scrape for new ideas, for example. And the template, of course, that's what we have. And in the bottom here is the account setup. You can do the logo and logo light version, which are basically useful because if you have a new post, let's grab a generated post. Also ask to generate a carousel. Here see it finished a carousel. So it changed the copy because the content is now in here. But it should be triggering the title. What is the pecan rule? You can add images as well, or change the slide type, of course. Really nice. And if you upload your logo, it will be here at the bottom. So that's it. Thanks very much. And just give it a go. If you have any questions, let me know. There's a feedback button on the right here. So if you have any tips or just email me. Thanks. Good luck.